you guys, welcome to today's quick chat. Today we're going to be talking about building routines, why routines are so important, and how to create routines in your everyday life as a new nurse. So let's go. Routines are a powerful way to organize your daily activities. They coordinate your thoughts and activities in a way that produces productivity. So next, let's talk about why routines are so important for new nurses. Number one, routines help get rid of that what's next feeling that often causes the brunt of new nurse anxiety. They do this by letting you know what it is you're supposed to be doing and creating a set task list of what you need to get done. Next, they help to create a sense of normalcy in the midst of chaos by creating predictable scenarios that your mind is able to learn and adjust to. Lastly, by creating routines, you know that you're doing things the right way because you're doing them consistently the same way every time, which decreases the risk of making a mistake. Now, for every new nurse, I urge you to pay attention to the things that you do on an every shift basis. Things that you're doing at work consistently can be turned into routines. They could be small routines, meaning you do that one thing the exact same way every single time. Or if you have a group of tasks that you do together, you can create bundle routines of how you get those 3 to 4 things done together each time. A great example of an individual task that you may create a routine for is something as simple as baths. Maybe every time you do baths, you gather your linen and you gather the same linen items and all of your items that you need, like your wipes, and maybe you grab shampoo caps, whatever it is that you need. You'll create a routine of all of the things that you need to grab, and you'll create a routine of how you bathe your patient from head to toe and exactly how you change their linens. By creating this routine, you're going to make things a lot easier for yourself because you're not stressing about, did I remember to wipe the person's back? Did I remember to replace their socks? Little things like that. Additionally, by creating routines, you're going to alleviate the stress of thinking and overthinking while you're doing that task. You'll remember that you're going to do it the same way you do it every single time. You're going to know that it's done right every single time because you're doing it the exact same way. A great example of a routine bundle is your start of shift routine. Now, as a new nurse, sometimes your start of shift seems a little bit weird because you don't know what you're supposed to be doing. But by creating a start of shift routine, you're setting yourself and your patient up for success for your entire shift. So some things to consider to add to your start of shift routine would be doing safety checks in the patient's room, updating your whiteboards, getting report, following up on any labs and pending orders, introduce yourself to your patient and any of their family members or loved ones that are at the bedside. Additionally, I like to introduce myself to the crew that I'm working with that night. As a travel nurse and also as a new nurse, it's always important that you introduce yourself to your peers that you're working with because they may or may not already know you. If you introduce yourself at the beginning of the shift, it just sets you up for success and building rapport with those individuals. All right, you guys, so we quickly went over what is a routine, why they're so important for new nurses, and 2 examples of a single routine as well as a bundle routine and what those are. So I'm really excited that you joined me today. Drop a comment down below of something new that you learned, and I will see you guys next time for the next quick chat.